Alright guys, this is the second part of the notes for Wednesday, March 18th, and we are looking at unknown angles. So we've dealt with unknown sides in Pythagorean theorem, and we've done unknown sides when we have an angle and a side but missing the missing side. So the last thing we're looking for is if it asks for the angle. So all three of these, we're going to be finding angle B. So the first thing I will do is highlight angle B. Okay, and just like last time, my first step will be determine function. All right, so if I'm looking at angle B, what I'm going to do is decide what is the relationship of these two sides. So what is the relationship of 14 to angle B? Okay, that's going to be the opposite. Okay, and what's the relationship of 8 to angle B? Okay, that's going to be your adjacent. Okay, so I've got opposite and adjacent, and what function will I be looking at if I've got opposite and adjacent? We're looking at our tangent function. Now, I don't know what the tangent variable is, but my second step again is going to be plug things in. So I'm going to have tangent of, I'll call it B, because I don't know, will equal opposite over adjacent. So my opposite is 14 over 8. All right, so this so far is just like what we did on Tuesday. You found a fraction representing the angle, but we actually can figure out what the angle is. So I could reduce 14 over 8. I'm not going to bother. I'm going to look at that scientific calculator I gave you guys. So make sure you're on your Desmos scientific calculator. It might take a second for me to load one. All right. So what you're going to do is you're going to look at it, and on the screen it says func. So go to func, and it's got sine, cosine, and tangent there, which hopefully you've been using. Okay. And on those, it also has below it sine to the -1, cosine to the -1, and tangent to the -1. These are our inverse functions. So what we're going to do is take tangent of -1, and we will plug in 14 over 8, and it will give us B. So tangent inverse of 14 over 8. And we get 60.255. And that's our answer. So 60.25 is B. So that means this angle is about 60 degrees. Okay, about, not quite. 60.25, a little over it. But that's how you do it. All right, so let's look at this second problem. Okay, it's not quite the same as the first, but again, we're looking for angle B. All right, here's angle B. Color him in. All right, so again, first step is going to use inverse. All right, so this one, angle B. We're going to determine which function we need. So right here, we're given this angle, and we're given these two pieces. Now, it's a little tricky, but that 30 is actually a hypotenuse. Okay, so there 30 is a hypotenuse, and that 25 is an adjacent. Okay, I think so. Yep, adjacent. Okay, so that's adjacent hypotenuse. So again, we're looking at cosine. We're going to have cosine, mysterious angle B, will equal adjacent over hypotenuse. Adjacent over hypotenuse is going to be 25 over 30. Okay. Sorry about that. Oops. Loud. All right, so 25 over 30 is what we're working at here. So I can't just guess it. So again, I'm going to have to go back to that calculator, clear out what I had in there before, and use my function to say cosine inverse of 25 over 30 will equal, so cosine inverse 25 divided by 30. And then we're going to close parentheses. Okay, you don't have to. And we get 33.557. So I'm going to say that's going to be 33.6 degrees. Okay, so that is 33.6 degrees about. Okay, make sense? Hopefully so. One more. It's very similar to 7. Okay, just going to scooch over here and hold on to my board. Hold on. So does it fall? Alright, same process. Step 1. Identify what we've got. Here's B. Okay, this is the hypotenuse. And we're given adjacent again. So if we're given hypotenuse and adjacent, that is cosine again. Would this work with sine? Yes, I keep forgetting to use sine in my examples. It's a little frustrating, but it's not different. So we're going to go, and we're going to write cosine of B equals 7/39. Okay, our adjacent over hypotenuse. So that means cosine inverse of 7/39 equals, and then typing 7/39. I get 79.66. So B must be approximately equal to 79.7 degrees. All right. And those are all your practice problems. Try your best on the Delta Math. I know it gets difficult occasionally, but you can always use show example. Good luck, guys.